Hello dear students, welcome to Rishikul Online School. Let's continue chapter number 4 of history, in which we are discussing about what books and burials they tell us. So let's talk about a special burial at Inamagaon. So it is a site on the river Ghat, a tributary of Bhima. It was occupied between 3600 and 2700 years ago. Here, adults they were generally buried in the ground, laid out straight with the head towards the north. Sometimes burials they were within the houses, vessels that probably contained food and water were placed with the dead. One burial vessel with four-legged clay jar was found in the courtyard of a five-roomed houses. Let's talk about the occupation of the people at Inamagaon. So the archaeologists they have found seeds of wheat, barley, rice, pulses, millets, peas and sesame. There are also evidences of bones of animals. Most of them has cut marks which shows that they were used as food. Fruits such as ber, amla, jamun, dates and a variety of berries they were also collected in this site. So this is the picture of the seeds which have been found, the fruits which have been found at the site, and the animals including cattle, buffalo, goat, sheep, dog, horses, ass, pig, spotted deer, black buck, hare, mongoose, many more. The bones of these animals they have been also found at this site in Amagaon. Let's talk about the skeletons. So what skeletal studies tell us? It is easy to make out the skeleton of a child from its small size. However, there are no major differences in the bones of a girl and a boy. Sometimes people decide on the basis of what is found with the skeleton. For instance, if a skeleton is found with jewelry, it is sometimes thought to be that of a woman. However, there are problems with this because often men also they wore ornaments. A better way that is figuring out the sex of a skeleton is to look at the bone structure. About 2000 years ago, there was a famous physician named Charak who wrote a book on medicine known as Charak Samhita. There he states that the human body has 360 bones. This is a much larger number than the 200 bones that are recognized in modern anatomy. Charak arrived at this figure by counting the teeth, joints and cartilage. So let's talk about China. In China around 3500 years ago we find some of the first evidence of writing. These writings were on animal bones. These are called oracle bones because they were used to predict the future. Kings got scribes to write questions on the bones. Would they win battles? Would the harvest be good? Would they have sons? The bones were then put into the fire and they cracked because of the heat. Then fortune tellers they studied these cracks and tried to predict the future. As you may expect, they sometimes made mistakes. So dear students, this was all about this module and the chapter. I hope you will find the chapter beneficial. Thank you. Have a nice day.